Today's episode brought to you by Chef Goolish's Zip Popper Gummies. Yes, Zip Popper Gummies, guaranteed to give hours of entertainment to a preteen. For all of our gummies are oozy, sticky, goof-filled zip gummies and always plump and right. So before your child experiences a big whitehead between their eyes, make sure they have a real world experience by practicing on Chef Goolish's Zip Popper Gummies. Brought to you by the good folks at Gagamall Industry. And now on to our show.
Hey, Grandpa, what's for supper?
Are we so desperate for ad revenue we just let any old Tom, Dick, and Harry advertise on these videos?
J-Bob, I'm not in control of this. Somebody else is. I'm just the announcer. And by the way, you're on the air.
Hi, and welcome to Grandpa's Kitchen. I'm your host and country cousin, J-Bob. Let's spell J period B-O-B. Well, been pretty quiet around here at the old homestead. Things been going pretty good up until a certain point. Now, Cletus and Grandpa been working on the tractor, couldn't get it to start. They finally got it going. Elmo been doing chores, and he's been doing a real good job. So Grandpa thought, well, you know what I need to do? I need to reward him. So he said, you know what, Elmo? I'm going to take you out to lunch. Unfortunately, Grandpa ain't the best judge of restaurants. He always goes to that old Lulu's truck stop. I don't know why, because you usually get this kind of end result going there.
P.U.
Man, that stink. Shoot, that's the only greasy spoon out there where the grease actually dissolves the spoon, and your fillings, and your stomach lining. Whew. Be honest, I don't know. Maybe he's got a thing for Lulu?
Mama, he's crazy, crazy over me.
Well, anyhow, Grandpa goes ahead and takes Elmo down to the truck stop. Of course, as soon as they get there, poor Elmo's got to go to the bathroom. So he hot-foots it straight into the bathroom. Grandpa goes, sits up at the counter, getting ready to order a cup of coffee. Well, when he sits down, he notices Lulu and the whole kitchen staff's all searching and looking for something. Grandpa looks at Lulu and says, hey, Lulu, what's going on? He said, Grandpa, you ain't gonna believe this. Old man Chester brought his pet raccoon in here, and he came up missing, and we're trying to find it. All of a sudden, Grandpa said he heard all this commotion in the bathroom, then a big old scream, and then here comes Elmo flying out of that bathroom straight out the front door. Unfortunately, Elmo forgot something.
Oh, yes, they call him the street. Fastest thing on 2 feet.
Poor Elmo. He said, well, he had went in there and sat down. That big furry raccoon came up, all of a sudden jumped up at him and started snarling and hissing, scared him plumb to death. Well, at least he's home and calmed down. Anyhow, today we got something new in the kitchen, a new recipe we're trying out. Today we got something special. It's a broccoli chicken Alfredo lasagna. It's a mouthful, I know. Now, this recipe, do we keep it or do we lose it? So let's get to the action and let's get cooking. All right, now let's get going. The first thing we're going to do is, again, grease casserole dish, and we're making lasagna in olive oil. All right. Now, once we get the olive oil greased in, we're going to start putting our first layer of lasagna noodles, like this. Now we got the lasagna noodles in. The next step is the first layer. You're going to take ricotta cheese, mix it with 2 teaspoons of garlic salt, and a pinch of black pepper, and we're going to take about half of this and cover this first layer, like this. Now we got the ricotta cheese and garlic salt and pepper and magic. Now, we're going to take, and this is where I'm going to deviate from the recipe. Okay, it says to put the chicken down and the broccoli down and then cover it with Alfredo sauce. Or Alfredo, or however you say it. Don't get mad at me, I speak good Americanese. Yeah! What I did was mix the chicken, the broccoli, an Alfredo sauce in one bowl, and then I'm gonna cover half of this on this layer. Just like this. Now the broccoli and the chicken and the Alfredo sauce, or Alfredo, don't correct me, I know what I was talking. Now, we're gonna cover this with another layer of lasagna noodles, and then repeat it, and then at the end of that, we're gonna top it with one more layer of lasagna noodles, like this. All right, there's one more step we gotta go. This is the top layer, which we gotta cover the noodles. And that is to put some mozzarella cheese, which I forgot. Excuse me for a second. Thank God I can't remember our own head some days. I'll tell you what, I think you need a new host. Okay, the recipe calls for 2 cups of mozzarella on the top. So just scatter some mozzarella on top. Of course, me, I'm one of them type when it comes to mozzarella, I like it thick. I like it real thick. And to be honest, I think I got gypped. That ain't enough. Well, it's a good thing we got some more in the refrigerator. Hold on. Always make sure you got lots of mozzarella. There we go. Let's make this right. There's too many bare spots there. Ooh, there's more finer grade. It'll be all right. It's all good. It's all good. Cheesy. Oh, yeah, we like it cheesy around here. Just like me. Yeah. Now, we've preheated the oven to 350 degrees. We're going to bake this for 30 minutes at 350. Now, tip from Grandpa's Kitchen. If you want to, about the last couple minutes, you can put the broiler on at the last couple minutes of its baking time and brown the cheese up if that's what you like. If not, just pull it on out without doing that. Now, we're going to stick this in the oven. I'm going to sit back and enjoy some of this. Went to the orchard today and got me some apple wine made from their apple cider. This is some good sipping wine. I figure if we're going to go Italian, we need to have some wine with this. So we're going to put it in the oven until it's done, just like this. All right, there it is. A little on the sloppy side, but doesn't look too bad. Now, what we got here is we got 5 cheese, Texas toast, and if you watched the last episode, this is when we made the strawberry banana Kool-Aid pie. Now, the big question is, does we keep it or do we lose it? Well, judges, just take your time. Well, just keep us in suspense. Yeah. All right, let's move on. Now, that was really good. I mean, it was very filling and everything. Now, there was some disputes of maybe adding a little bit more, maybe seasoning to it, because I kind of thought it was a little on the bland side, but that could have been, I could have used a different Alfredo sauce, or maybe cooked the chicken a little different, but for the recipe as it stands, awesome recipe. If you like Alfredo, this is definitely one to try out. Yes, sir. Well, like always, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, share this video on your news feeds on, Facebook and what have you. And if you got a useful comment, put it down there, or a question. Or if there is a recipe you'd like us to try out, put the link to that recipe down in the comment section. Do have a good report. At least we finally got Elmo cleaned up, because unfortunately he was messing his drawers straight out the door. Woo! Poor guy. So till next time, we're going to give a Grandpa's Kitchen salute to the people that provided our recipe today, and that's returntothekitchen.com. So you good folks at Return to the Kitchen, we give you a big old
Brought to you by Low IQ Production.